Steps towards prevention. Pesticides are used to control different types of pests. After using pesticides, then also we are having a significant amount of loss of food material because of pests. To solve this problem, there are another techniques to control pests which have less harmful effects based on sound biological principles. Here are some important methods which can be implemented. Crop rotation. Crop rotation is the practice of growing different types of crops in same field in a specific order. The practice works to interrupt pest and disease cycles, improve soil health by increasing biomass from different crops' root structures, and increase the biodiversity on the farm. For example, a farmer has planted a field of corn. After harvesting the corn, he might plant pea crop on the same field. This practice interrupts the pest cycle, which leads to reduction in pest population. Studying the life histories of pests. It is important to understand the different stages in life cycle of pest for effective pest control so that the seeds can be sown at the time when it has least damage to the crops and thus reduces the crop damage. Biological control. It involves the use of natural enemies to reduce the pest population. The best example of such natural enemy is parasitic wasp. It searches for the pest. In this case, the aphid in order to reproduce. Within half a second, it deposits an egg inside the aphid. In the course of a few days, the aphid swells because of the growing parasitic wasp larvae inside the body. After about 2 weeks, the fully grown parasitic wasp makes a hole to come out from the inside, leading to the death of the aphid. This results in the reduction of aphid population. Sterility. The SIT, which is sterile insect technique, was developed to extinguish the problem of the female insects before they can lay their eggs and harm the crop. Sterile insect technique is used by first using X-ray radiation to sterilize the male insects so that they are not able to produce. Once the male insects are sterilized, they are then released in large number to go out and mate with their female counterparts who are causing damage to the crops. Once the males are released and mate with the females will not be able to reproduce and thus eventually dies, not enlarging the population. Genetic strains. Plants which are produced by genetic modification are incorporated with genes that code for toxin and insecticidal protein. Such plants are resistant to insect pests. Let us see how genetically modified crops work. The genetically modified crops use genes from Bacillus thuringiensis, which is a common soil bacterium that produces proteins which are toxic to some species of pest insects. The genes that produce protein were inserted into the DNA of the crop. As a result, the genetically modified crop produces proteins and defends itself against the specific pest. When a pest feeds on genetically modified plant, the protein binds to receptors in the gut, causing the gut wall to break down and rupture, leading to the death of the insect. Environmental ethics. Environmental ethics refers to a feeling of moral responsibility and personal conduct towards the environment as we depend on it for everything.